Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Mezco's Rumble Society Krig 13, the Black Spartan. And as you can see, Krig comes in that typical Rumble Society packaging that we're probably going to see every time a new Rumble Society figure comes out. So you got the magnetic clasp that opens up and it reveals the artwork that we'd most likely see on the actual stand that Krig is going to come with. And then removing this said artwork, this should slide out, hopefully like a glove. I'm taking off all the tissue paper and the instructions on how to put the batteries in and all that stuff. And then you got Krig and his accessories, and there's going to be multiple trays underneath this figure. Like every other Mezco 112 collective figure, you do get a bag to hold all the goodies and accessories. We also get this massive Mezco stand, but the artwork on it is awesome. It says Rumble Society Krig 13. And of course, when you get these stands, you also get the dynamic flight stand with it as well. Now, Krig comes with the same sticker sheet we got with the red Krig, the Blood Force version, but the Blood Force came with the secondary sticker sheet. And I don't know why they didn't give it with this one, but this sticker isn't just like a normal sticker. It's almost like a weird vinyl fabric type of stickers. They're really nice quality. And you can see that we got the Black Spartan, which is Krig, Blood Force, which they've already shown. Got the Pale Drivers and the Murder Hornets and a bunch of emblems and stuff like that. I don't know what you'd put these on. Maybe his poncho, I guess. I don't know. But they're cool stickers. I'm probably not even going to use them. Now, the Krig comes with a pair of fist hands equipped. We get a pair of grenade holding hands. Now, we do get a right hand that's like an expressive hand, and then we get a left hand that's a trigger finger hand. And then we get one little straggling expressive hand right here. So he doesn't come with as many hands as like your Gomez figures, but I feel like he comes with enough, but we could have used another trigger finger hand for the other hand. Krig 13 comes with a pleather poncho that has wire and Velcro on it, has his number on it. We get some yellow markings, maybe showing rank or something. But if you got that Asia exclusive one, you got this poncho. It just didn't have any decals on it. Diving into the weaponry, he comes with a tray of a variety of different futuristic grenades and gadgets and stuff. I don't really know what each one of these are, but they're all sculpted uniquely. They're painted. And they're cool little futuristic weaponry and gadgets. Here we have a knife and sheath, and they come separate in a tray, it's odd to me, but maybe they just didn't want the paint from the blade to stick. But we do get the silver paint on the blade. Very pointy. Handle looks decent. And it is a snug fit when putting it in here, so you might get some paint rub. We get ourselves a futuristic plasma pistol looking thing, and it's sculpted and painted very nicely. And the slide actually does slide back, as you can see. So you get that sliding motion. And then the magazine does come out, revealing the energy. You do get 4 more of these in a tray. So you get 5 magazines total. And this gun just looks pretty freaking wicked. But to top that off, if you want it to even look more badass, we get an effect piece. Just slides right in there. So you can have it blasting away. We do get a shotgun, and this just really reminds me of Halo, like the shotgun you pick up in Halo, but sculpt looks amazing. There's no slide or anything down here that moves, but the stock does extend out, which is really nice, and that effect piece can just sort of slide on in there if it will. There it goes. So you can have the shotgun shooting some rounds off as well. Now, if all the other gadgets and weaponry wasn't enough, we get this mean-looking taser. I mean, it looks ferocious. The handle sculpted very nice, painted silver. It looks really awesome. And then on top of that, they included an effect piece that just fits right over. So you can have it actually zapping somebody. The weapon that he comes with that I like a lot is this Scythe. This thing is sculpted very nicely, painted very well, and the plastic they use for the blade is a translucent black plastic. It just looks mean, and it also comes with a awesome effect piece that slides right on, just like so. So you can have them doing some crazy attacks with it, and it's just awesome. Now, Krig 13 up close looks awesome. Definitely has like a spider crab looking helmet. Also looks like a Sentinel from the Matrix. I mean, there's a lot of things that looks like this was inspired by. And the helmet looks badass. It's done very well. It's all in this matte black plastic, but the eyes are all painted in a glossy black, which looks very cool. The armor has glossiness like on the neck, around the shoulder pads. So the use of the matte black and the glossy black is superb. It's fantastic. He even did a great job with the gloves. The finger armor and the hand armor is matte black. The gloves themselves are going to be in that glossy black. And on the back, tons of sculpted detail. This is where you would put the batteries in. You just slide that piece out. You got the on-off switch. That just slides back in. Little weapon holding areas all over this figure. Holes too, I guess, if you have hoses and stuff. It's weird that he didn't come with any hoses. But the armor and everything, it looks great. Little pouches and everything. Definitely gives off that Halo vibe. And the turquoise center looks really nice. Looks really, really nice. I like this figure a lot. Like the pouches all around his belt. The storage on the belt. I did equip the pistol in his, holster where it's supposed to go. Boots look great. I put the knife in there. Now to remove the helmet, it's pretty easy. You just pull the front face piece forward, revealing what he looks like without the helmet. You just pull the other piece off. And before we look in the helmet any further, this head sculpt's pretty freaking awesome. He does have a little bit of scruff painted on, or it's just dirtiness around his mouth. But I think they did a great job. It gives me, looking at this head, it really gives me like that show reboot. Gives me that type of vibes from it. Looks really awesome. And then we get the dry brushed hair. It's black hair, but then it has that gray dry brush or white dry brush, whatever. When you put white with black, it looks gray. So it looks awesome. And the detail in the eyes, like they really nailed it. Like, of all their human faces that Mezco's done, they do this weird blue one, and the sculpt is great. It's clean. It's not overly soft. Why can't they do this with their flesh tone figures? Inside the back of the helmet, you got a lot of sculpt work right there. A lot of padding and stuff like that. I'm glad that they just didn't leave it all smooth and basic. Even has texture on the back padding. The front has tons of sculpted detail on the inside. Again, they could have left it blank, but they didn't. They actually put the love in the sculpt work on the inside, and it looks awesome. And this is where he'd have his HUD. Like, he'd be able to see all his different visions and readings and all that stuff. They really nailed this helmet, and it looks awesome. Now, when it comes to articulation, Krig is he's on a ball joint. So his head can look all 360, and as you can see, it popped off. That's where the LED's at. I mean, it's a tight little move left and right, but it's just a ball. There's no hinge. There's no neck movement because of the LED system, but it's enough. I mean, you get him posed up. Not much attitude. There's a little bit. His actual arms, these are actually on like a little, almost like a string of plastic in a sense, and you can tuck it back up and stuff, but you can get his arm to lift up quite a bit. We do get a bicep swivel in there. Single jointed elbow, but I mean, the armor sort of gets in the way. There might be more in there, but again, you're wearing all this armor. You're not going to get crazy articulation. And for them using the cable like armor and stuff, it's a great idea. It's a great reuse. He does have ab crunch as well. He can lean back. He can lean forward. So quite a bit of motion there. Basically, it's the whole ball joint up at the top. He can do the splits this far. He can actually kick forward quite a bit. Almost a Spartan kick. There is a thigh cut. I can feel that up there. His knees are double jointed, so you get him to kick him in the butt. No like boot cut or anything, but his ankles do move up and down a little bit. The armor hinders it, but there is pivot in there. This figure is pretty badass, and he's a bulky figure. So he's not going to be doing any ninja poses and stuff like that, which, I mean, you can get him into some really good natural articulated poses that would fit this buck. And I love the fact that all his weapons, pretty much almost all his weapons, can actually be equipped on him. There's actually spots for 2 of the magazines. I put one going one direction, one going the other, just showing you can have it either way. His pistol in his side holster. We got the knife down here. On the back, I got the shotgun, which you can angle it. The scythe, the taser, all of that equipped on there. And there's still a clip to put something else. So you're going to pretty much be able to have a lot of his accessories on him. Maybe not every single grenade, but still plenty of accessories to have him on display with. Now, having his pistol equipped into his hand with the muzzle flash, I love the color choices they did with this figure. Way better than the red and black one. The red and black one just seems almost prototypey, and this one actually looks like it's more thought out. It looks awesome. I like it. I love the blue muzzle flash, and the pistol is not overly big, but it's not too small. It's a perfect size for a sidearm. With the shotgun equipped, he actually can support it with that nice expressive hand we get. It supports right underneath the shotgun very nicely, so you can just have him running off to take on some baddies or, you know, try to hunt down his bounties. For you fig photographers, this figure is going to be awesome. It is so much fun, especially with the effect pieces, and you can get him into some really fun attacking like poses and everything. This figure is not disappointing at all. I mean, if you're looking to get one, I mean, this one definitely would be the one I would recommend. I just feel like it's done a lot better. Even though the red one is the exact same figure. I know a lot of you, it's like, it's the same figure. But I'll even show you why. Now, with his lights on, it looks great. Looks awesome. I love the colors. I like how the lights look. We even got lights on the back as well. It's out of focus there, but yeah, you got them right there, which looks pretty freaking cool. And one thing I gotta say is that the reason I'm saying like this one, in my opinion, is the one to get, it's because if you're gonna utilize the lights and take photos, this one retains the light a lot better when it comes to the plastic. The black plastic doesn't let the LED lights seep through. And I'm gonna show you a picture of what the red one does with that plastic. When his helmet's off, the LEDs do add some light to that cybernetic eye on him. And it sort of has like a reddish hue to it. It's basically they painted like almost like did like a red wash over the LED clear plastic. Can't really see it on camera, but you can sort of see it has a different hue than the other lights. And the issue with that red chest armor as well sort of pops up on his head sculpt a little bit too, because the LED is bright and it sort of makes around his eye like the skin glow a little bit. But I can accept that one versus, you know, your armor should definitely not have the light like protruding around it. That's just my opinion. So they did a good choice of plastic with this one. In the end, even a space bounty hunter needs his coffee press and a cup of joe at the end of a bounty session, and the figure's awesome. Like, I really was expecting it to have a lot more hindered articulation, but for a guy wearing like space armor and being that build in bulk, Articulation's great. This figure is not disappointing, so hopefully you picked one of these Krigs up. If not, I mean, we're going to have the white one, the yellow one coming down the pipeline eventually, so expect more Krig for sure. And that really sums up my unboxing and review of Mezco's Krig 13. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It'll mean the world to me. And also hit that silver bell notification so you get an alert when I post up a new video. And also, make sure you guys check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. The website is down below with the promo code just for you guys to get free shipping. So definitely check that out. And make sure you check out that pre-order group, because Toyco's pre-order group allows you to get dibs on some amazing products. Even some of the non-exclusive Mezcos you can get through Toyco. So definitely join up, keep track of those pre-orders. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.